Should the Blues avoid the banana skin that is potentially in front of them in the Cheetahs in this penultimate Super Rugby round robin match, they could find themselves in a conference deciding match against the Chiefs next week back in New Zealand that will ultimately decide who will get the week off out of the Chiefs and the Blues. But first up, first things first, it is the Cheetahs at home against the Blues in this Super Rugby matchup as we follow the fortunes of Cornflakes, who needs to find his time in playoffs rugby. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Group, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Road to the World Cup series, where Cornflakes is in the Blues squad once again. We'll have a look at that in just a second. But first off, it is the Cheetahs, the home team for tonight's matchup, and although their season has not gone as they would have planned it to, sitting fourth in the South African Conference and struggling to really make much of an impact on the competition so far this year. Their record of just 3 wins and 12 losses is far from what they would have liked when the season got underway. The talent is there for the team when you got players like Raymond Rule and Willie LaRue on your 2 wings. Joe Peterson at the back is a solid option, but they do struggle through Watts, Venter and Sadi, who are not quite at that international level of the rest. In the forwards, two Estenazans at the front row, DeGaga and Hughes in the second row. It's a back row though where they should really be putting the pressure on. They have Brousseau, Brits and Prinsloo at number 8. There's a chance for the Cheetahs here to really show what they can do if they can get the going on against the Blues. Now here is the Blues side for tonight's match. Just a couple of changes, mainly at 9 and 10. Bryn Hall and Hickey coming in to that 9 and 10 position. A chance for them to consolidate the last match of South Africa. Cowan is taking a rest, as is Ehire West. But if they can really put in a good show, it'll be good for the team to have that depth. It is the all-black front row, Woodcock, Mialamu and Famuina, that will put them in good stead going forward. The back row stays the same today too, with Luatua, Braid and Kaino. Cornflake is making his way on the left wing, giving room for Saili and Piatau to run things from the centres. It's a good Blues squad, and if they can get their going together once again tonight, they will be in this matchup that, just for the sake of who we focus on here, Cornflake, he'll need to be in that playoff race. He needs to be in semi-finals rugby if he's going to get that exposure into a black jumper this season. And halfway for kickoff, it will be Willie LaRue who'll get this one underway for the Cheetahs in the white. The Blues, of course, in their home kit for tonight's match in the blue and white. We are underway. LaRue goes down the centre, and it is called straight away for the Blues, who swing it wide for Halai, and he looks to sweep around. Great move past Raymond Rule as well. The Blues set it up just short of halfway, but the Cheetahs get numbers to the breakdown, and they'll turn this over. Back it goes to Hughes, and Hughes goes forward into the tackle. Set up for the Cheetahs on halfway. They go left side. It's there for Bruce Prinsloo, and he's into touch. Great piece of defensive work from the Blues, putting Prinsloo into touch. Both sides having an early little dabble with the ball in hand. How will Simon Hickey and Bryn Hall go tonight? That will be the big question on all the Blues fans' lips as Hall slips it wide for Braid. Braid's going to run it to Hickey, and Hickey's through. He's in behind the defence. He's kicking for the corner. Piatau chasing hard, but it is Willie LaRue who gets back there and slips the ball off to Venter, who's held up from Tui Polotu. Now the Cheetahs get it away. Slipping it upfield again, Pretorius, and intercepted from flank. Kaino looks for Hall, didn't get him, and Willie LaRue knocks on into touch. Wow, what an explosive little passage of the match that was there between the two sides. And then the Cheetahs make the mistake. Well, that was desperate. Desperate from Bryn Hall. A scrum feed will go the way of the Blues. Hall will feed. But goodness me, the Blues possibly feeling they should have scored from that intercept from flank. Is a big shot there from the Blues, and Kaino picks it off the back, goes to Piatau. He's running in the line. Piatau inside, and no, he's gone dead. What a piece of defence from the Cheetahs, stopping Piatau completely flat over the dead ball line. Charles Piatau's try goes begging. What defence here from the Cheetahs. I think we can credit Joe Peterson with that effort. LaRue gets it back underway. Ambiguous flicks it up the top for Hickey. Goes to Mialamu. Back in deep, running his haul. Here's Halai. Oh, Frank Halai. Through the middle of the defence. He goes straight in the heart. Slips into Kaino. Over the top to Pantau. He'll get it this time. Charles Pantau gets the try. The Blues hit the lead. Finally, Pantau slots it down. Well, he had the chance just seconds ago. Couldn't take that one. This one was on the money. Look at Frank Halai. Straight through he goes. Steps through Peterson. Gets on a Sadi. Offloads to the tackle of Pretorius. And then away the offload to Charles Pantau, who just had the speed. He's very explosive. Look at that. Straight through your 12 and 13. Venter and Sadi. That is a one-handed offload. Kaino, spectacular. And Villy LaRue could not keep up with Charles Pantau. Two very quick men, and a very quick race to the corner it was. Simon Hickey will have the conversion attempt. The Blues hit the lead first. That is the first scoring play of the match. A very calm night here at Free State. Here comes Hickey. Strikes it off his left boot, and then it's as straight as an arrow, and it's got the distance as well. A very crucial 2 points for Hickey and the Blues. They lead 7-0. This new look 9-10 is going all right at the moment. Well, you have to have the depth, don't you? Injuries can happen, they can occur. Semi-finals in the second half, you need someone to step up. As comes Luatua, finds Hickey, who's really getting involved now. Beautiful ball, Kano. He's still looking outside for flank. Oh my word, what a step! He absolutely skinned LaRue like a piece of meat straight off the oven. Here's Woodcock. Here's the meat. Don't know where that was coming from. The intercept is from the Cheetahs. Here's a Raymond Rule. Going for Watts, and Alga Watts has been smashed. Oh, this is trouble here for the Blues too. Looks like Pantau could be going to the sideline. Yellow card, Charles Pantau, to go with the try. He's got the double at the moment. Try and yellow card. A chance though for the Cheetahs to put some pressure and go forward into the attacking third of the field. And what a kick as well. That's put the Cheetahs right up in the attacking section of the field. They'll look to set something up from the set piece here. Line out to come. Front man one. Just got 2 jumpers each. To the back they go. Nicely taken from Hughes. He slips it back. Brousseau and fouled to Pretorius. That's an explosive little run from the scrum half. Sets it up. Back it goes to Bruce Prinsloo. And he serves an ace and the ball squirts free. And it's Raymond Rule who just about goes through. But Josh Benkiewicz saves the day for the Blues. And turnover in the ruck. Now's a chance for Sadi. Fires it wide. It's got to be a try. There it is. Prinsloo scored. The Cheetahs are back. Wow, it was the ruck turnover. After Benkiewicz saved the day, he got no friends at all. There it is there. It was Pretorius who stole it as well. Oh, he's such a feisty, hard little scrum half. And he's done the job spectacularly. Look at this, he's got in there quickly. No wonder for the Blues come. Luatua was far too late. Sadi did the right thing. He created space, he drew them in from the wings. And once he fired that ball out to Brits, it was good night. He dots down in the corner for the Cheetahs. Game on, say the boys from Free State. A chance here to add another 2 and go equal with the Blues. Joe Peterson, we've seen him before. We know how good he is. And he just confirms that expectation with a spectacular conversion way out on the right. So yellow card here for Pantau has cost the Blues a try as we near the half-hour mark. 7-7, 28 gone. Here's Hickey kicking things back off deep into Cheetahs territory, and it is Peterson again. First breakdown. Now we're going Brousseau, slips it wide. Nicely done as they go left, and then they come right again. A chance for Rule, but Tui Pilatu. Brilliant work from the second rower. Back it goes now. Watts gets his kick away just in time. The pressure on him. Visania, though, he has plenty of time as Kaino fires it wide. Mialamu, the defence coming up in a nice line. Oh, wow! Wow, Villy LaRue is absolutely monstered him there. What a crunching tackle. And it was against Beckus as well, by no means a small man. And we see now Pietau coming back to the field. This will be great news for the Blues. It'll be Simon Hickey that will opt to kick for touch here, because his kick, that's close. That is perfectly executed from Simon Hickey. Well judged, just got his range right on the touchline. 4.5 to go before the break. To line out for Melamu and the Blues. To the front to Tuipolatu. Hall quickly distributes to Hickey. Hickey comes infield. Oh, he cuts in nicely himself. Look to have a little dabble. Gets it set up. Hall comes again. Hall looks right. Hall, Saili. Oh, Saili's knocked it on. And that is a golden opportunity. Just going from the grasp of the Blues. Here's Peterson, he'll play scrum half, and Watts once again gets a good kick this time, away from Visaneer. Visaneer turns on it, looks to the left side, looks for support, finds it in Saili. Saili, oh, he's thrown it into touch. Oh, that is horrible. The support of Pietau and Flake just went completely missing when he needed it. Into touch and into half-time we will go. The scoreline tied up at 7-7. The Blues and the Cheetahs unable to be separated after 40 minutes of very entertaining rugby. Let's check out some stats here, and you can see very quickly it is very even as well. 48-52 possession to the Blues, but territory is dead even, 50-50 between the two sides. The Blues have had the better of the line break, so 5-2, but it's the Cheetahs doing more defence, which kind of goes against what the possession and territory says. It's very even, but the tackle count is out by quite a margin. Both sides making one penalty high tackle, and the Cheetahs, it seems, making a lot more kicks so far in the match. Still though, 40 minutes to go here. If the Blues can win this one, it will set up a mouth-watering prospect for the final match of the round-robin season. What will pursue tonight? We will find out. Let's get back down for the kickoff to the second half. How was the performance of 9 and 10? Hall and Hickey rated for the viewers. They've been solid from my perspective, but plenty to improve on. As kickoff goes away again, Pietau is absolutely flying. He's got the pass away to Brousseau, and he slides in, goes through a couple of tackles. Good run there from the blindside flanker. Here's Pretorius, goes short to use, and he's smashed. Big hit there on the second rower as well. Here's Prinsloo, looks wide, it's a nice pass off, Vinny LaRue, hammered. He has been marked like a wanted man tonight. No space for the electric winger. It's a Blues line out. Can they get anything to click here on this set piece? Tuipolatu at the front, the ball squirts wide. That is a dreadful start. Braid looks to make something of it. Hickey squirts the ball out. Saili has to run for it. Beckus gets it. They run deep. Famuina, he's given it away. And that is horrible stuff from the Blues. Can't get much worse than that. We're still tied up here at 7-0 as a big shot comes in there on Pretorius. Prinsloo. Oh, Prinsloo mad there. Big heavy hit from Beckus. Fired wide. Venter, away to Villarreal again. Flake has smashed him once again, not for the first time tonight. Watts goes short to Pretorius, another big one. Here's Sadi, tripped and then goes straight to a big tackle from Pietau. Use again, slips it this time to Digaga. That's a nice run from the second row again. Back he goes, Brousseau, at the top to Villarreal, and he's got a kick away. Crossfield, straight into the waiting arms of Halai, who's hardly touched the ball tonight. Up against Rule. Oh, good tackle, Roman Rule. Oh, he's turned it over to boot. Now it's a chance the Cheetahs require. They go wide, Sadi. Sadi's got numbers and support, but Woodcock puts in a good tackle. Takes him down. They go short side again. Now they go open. Ustanazin over the top. Chance for Venter. Venter. Venter scores. The Cheetahs lead with just 25 to go. Wow, they could play ultimate spoil sports here for the Blues. Venter scores in an area that, well, I considered to be a weakness for them. Venter and Sadi have been spectacular, and they've got the job done there. What a spectacular play. There's Sadi. Here's a short run. Oh, change of direction. That's what did it. Someone went for the intercept. Looks like that was Saili. He missed out. He created the gap. And that is where Venter went straight through his opposite number, scores what could be a crucial try in the context of this matchup. Joe Peterson does not miss many. He's a class kicker. Has he got his song on tonight? Here he comes, steps up, strikes it nicely, is holding his line, and it's good. It's a 7-point lead. The Blues need to score twice, and they need to do it quickly. Changes here for the Cheetahs. That's Mahonje coming on for use. A big change. Back to halfway, Hickey. What's he got in the bank here for the Blues? Big call for big players. Who's going to be the hero here for the Blues? Is there going to be a hero for the Blues? They haven't required one very often. Now could be the day. Pietau flying again, but Valilaroo, goodness me, the man is an absolute monster tonight. But Brain has turned this over. Famuina, away to Hall, he's given it to no one, and the Cheetahs come away with it again. Pietau, desperate tackle, and the Blues were out back to defence again. Pretorius kicks, nice one, beautifully judged, and into touch it goes. That has pinned down the Blues, but we know the Blues can score from anywhere. Give them half a chance. And here comes some changes for the Blues as well. Famuina coming off Tuanga Fasi, making his way on. Other changes, we got West and Cowan coming on in the back line as well. And also Akira Ioane, can't forget about him coming on for Braid, who has been pretty good tonight. Sad to see him go. Here's Cowan! Oh, goodness me! First play from Jimmy Cowan. He's knocked the ball on, and we've got another knock-on now. The two scrum halves with two horrible knock-ons. Here's West Akoino. Here we go now. The Blues are starting to spread their legs and get wide. It's back for Flake. Here we go. And it is all over. He is gone. Watts will give chase, but Flake will score an important try. The Blues really needed that. Wow, they're starting to really get the legs pumping. They were opening it up out wide. They went to the left, and it was Pietau and Flake that combined once again. The speed, the power, the agility, it was all there. It was all on display, and the Blues have got their second try of the match. Well, he needed it, Flake. He needed the confidence. He needed lots from that try. He's got it. And it should only mean the Blues should rise from this. Can they get a draw? Can they dream and get the win? So much to play for. Ohio West is just on the field. Top place in the New Zealand Conference is up for grabs here if they can win this. West, it's all riding on this for next week. And West gets it done. A draw would still set that final week up to be a decider. Could the Blues win that as well? It'll be all on the line. Who will play the repechage match? Who will go straight through to semi-finals? Still 12 minutes left of this one though, so don't go anywhere. Plenty of action still to come. Will we get a result? Will we have a draw? Melamu will give to Cowan and West. West. He slides straight through. Looks out. Toi Pilotu. Dreadful ball. He's given it away. And Prinsloo comes away with it. Oh, could have been spectacular from Ohio West. Back it goes. Brousseau looks open and wide. And now Valilaroo's got some space. But again, Flake is on him very, very quickly and turns him over. He goes to Saili. Saili looks to cut. Tuanga Fasi. Pietau floats it. Kleino picks up and goes to Ioane. Here's Akira Ioane. Who's he got in support? It's West. Oh, West running. Has he got the speed? West to win it. Sadi gives chase, and it won't matter because Sadi will not catch him before the line. A hush goes around the stadium, and Ohio West has scored an absolute screamer. All started from Akira Ioane. The youngster has blockbusted his way into this beautiful try. He had to just get around the forward who was chasing him there off the bench, and Sadi just got him in time, but too late. Over the line he went and tackled. Could have been a try saver. Sadi just didn't get the head start he needed. Could have gone earlier. Should have he gone earlier. Should have he risked it. Didn't matter because West is over. What a try. What a display by this Blues team. We've seen them get out of jail before, but this one, well, it's right up there. Late tries to players like Peatown. Now Ehio West has got in on the act. And with just 4 minutes to go, Ehio West extends the lead out to 7. It's 21-14. What a match we have seen here tonight. Willie LaRue was nearly the hero down the other end before Flake turned him over in the breakdown. Here's Ioane again. Now he goes to Peatown. Peatown floats that somehow back in field. Now they switch. Going left side. It's Melamu to Kaino. Toi Pilatu frees a nice out. Tuanga Farsi. Look at this. The big dreadlock forward has slipped away to Flake. And Flake's running away. Oh, the words are getting all minced up. It's gone down now. And now it's there for Brits, an early try scorer. It sits up for the Blues. Could they turn this over? Do they want one more try? Is it in there? A bonus point. The Cheetahs, well, they want to get the draw. The Blues want a bonus point. Oh, are they risking too much here by throwing this ball around? Here's Luatua to Peatown. Oh! Peatown taken high. And he's tapped and he's gone on Peatown. A chance to wrap this up. Steps around Peterson. Throws it over his head. And it's gone away to Venter. Oh, could have and should have been the winner. Should have been the bonus pointer. Away. Now it goes for Diego. Still no luck for the Blues. And they have to wait for the Cheetahs now. They come left side. It's Rule. All bumps off Tuanga Farsi, slips it in field. Look at this, big tackles and big charges coming from the Cheetahs. That is a huge one from Brits. Here's Rule. Oh, wow, another one on Oosterhuizen. That time it's Cowan. This match has really brought out some thrilling rugby from these two sides. Willie LaRue with the ball. Surely he's going to tap. They want the draw here, the Cheetahs. They look wide, over the top. Oh, nearly intercepted, but Prinsloo sweeps aside one tackler. Goes to the ground on the 10-metre line. How wide they go. LaRue, he's got away from Woodcock. Can he beat Visania? No, he can't get away, and Flake is right there, trying to help out Visania. They won't get the ball, the Blues. The Cheetahs are on top again. Pretorius, hammered as he somehow offloads. Wide to the left side they go. Big tackle, over the top, Rule, slips it in field for Sardi. Sardi through 1 and 2, but taken down from Halai. Still there for the Cheetahs. They're keeping this ball as long as they can. Slipped up, knocked on. That could be it. That could be the final straw of this match. It will be. It'll be all over. Raymond Rule with the mistake, and that will be the final whistle of this match. It'll be Ehio West, the hero. Somehow, the Blues couldn't pick this up and possibly play on. The ref blows, and we have witnessed an absolute thriller here. An absolute stunner. One of the matches of the season. The Blues come good. The subs come on. The big names, Ehio West, get the job done. Flake in the action with a try. And they are going to go to the final round-robin match where they'll face the Chiefs and what will decide who will top the New Zealand Conference. What a match we have seen here, folks. It has been an absolute classic. One for the ages, as they will say. The Cheetahs 2 tries. They were leading 14-7 with just over 20 minutes to go. Brits and Venter, the try scorers. Joe Peterson, 2 from 2. He couldn't do much more. Then the Blues come storming back. Peatown got the early try. He put them in the lead first. Flake started the comeback. His try brought them even. Then it was the heroics of Ehio West. What a try it was. Akira Ioane, he's the one who set it up, and he delivered off the bench. 3 tries, Flake, Peatown, West, and it was the conversions as well. Hickey was good. They were solid, I think, Hall and Hickey, but just the extra that West and Cowan give, apart from that knock on by Cowan, that was what the Blues required. West got 2 from his 2 and Hickey 1 from 1. Look at these stats. Possession, dead even. You could not split them. Territory, a bit more the other way though. The Blues 56, Cheetahs 44. Line breaks go 10-6 to the Blues, but apart from that, she was a fairly even match between these two sides. That is all from here. The Blues getting the win 21-14. Let's check out the table and see what we have in store for our final round match against the Chiefs. So for the time being, the Blues lead the New Zealand Conference. All sides, well, the Blues and the Chiefs at least, have played 15 matches. They have 1 remaining against each other. The points difference is won. That is it. Whoever wins this match is going to top the New Zealand Conference. A draw, well, may favour the Blues, I guess. Depends who scores bonus points. But it's all coming down to this. The Chiefs have points differential. The Blues have a 1-point lead. Crusaders, Hurricanes, Highlanders, that's how they'll finish 3-4-5. A close run thing for the Crusaders and the Hurricanes. The Highlanders were dreadful to the bitter end. In South Africa, they still have one match to play, except for the Cheetahs, who are all done. 19 points, they're not going to affect anything further in the season. Sharks lead the way on 53. They are secure. The Bulls are second, get that out. They're on 40, and the Storm is 34. Lions down the bottom on 8. They're not going to affect anything either. The South African Conference is done and dusted, just formalities to play out in their final match. In Australia, things pretty much the same. Only the Rebels have played all of their matches. The Waratahs, Brumbies, Reds, 4, still 1 to play, but things are all sorted. The difference is 14 points from 1 to 2. Waratahs at the top, Brumbies second, the Reds and 4th, and Rebels will miss out on post-season matches, regardless of final week results. So that is this episode done and dusted for the road to the World Cup, guys. Thank you for tuning and watching. Hope you're enjoying the series. Of course, not long to go now till Flake will start to look at a black jersey. Can he meet that squad? Is he going to play any matches in the Rugby Championship? All will be told very soon before we start to look at what is happening in the Northern Hemisphere, possibly with some players for England, Ireland, Wales, France, Italy, Scotland. Who knows where we end up next? Your decision, and that is still a few matches away yet. So for now, the Chiefs, the Blues, final round robin match of the season. I'll be there for that one. Hope to see you all there too. Thank you for tuning and watching. Don't forget that like and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you for the final round robin match. Blues, Chiefs, Eden Park, all riding to top the conference. Take care.